to bring those recruits come knocking on their door.
Hooked on the ground to Nesbitt at third. Waits for it. The throw to first in time. A close play. Butler rung up by Tim Cordell, and that's out number one. I think he has a pretty good beef.
I think he does too. And if you looked at it, footwork involved with playing first base.
And the call on the field is safe. Not close. It didn't field single, a pass ball and a walk. And the Redbirds in business in their second inning.
Adams almost got himself picked off.
And there's a wave and a miss. So the Razorbacks needed an out. Adams gets the K. Another one that pops away from Temez. That'll be his second pass ball of this inning. Worked on the corner and gets the punch out. Would say you might be right. 3-2 pitch. And now the bases are full of Redbirds.
Adams.
The sure-handed Robert Moore retires his counterpart Soberano, looking for their first base runner. There it is. Base hit to left field by Franklin. His 14th hit of the year. Single into left.
It's a little concerning as it's more early in the count.
Off and going is Franklin. That's a pretty good throw from Hayes, and it's in time to gun down the Razorback runner.
You just don't see the spin on the baseball. It looks like it's the size of a pea.
Well, that's a good start as Martin shoots one into left for a base hit. His 7th hit of the year. Dug themselves an early trench. Trying to change that today. This one sky to center. Gains back with room.
Yank Blake Adams too quickly out of this ball game.
There is a leadoff walk to the leadoff hitter in this third inning, Blackford. Ground ball up the middle. That went through the legs of Adams and by Moore, and the Redbirds have runners on the corners and nobody out after the base hit from Huggins.
Give up the run.
Strike three called. That's a big out and a strikeout for Cops. We see another peek. It was a wild pitch. And that one hit well to left. Back to the bullpen, nearing the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run homer from Joe Butler. And the Redbirds strike here in the third inning. Sent down the left field line. Webb will take it on a bounce. That is hit number 4 for the Redbirds, a 2-out single.
You can hit first base with your chest.
And that'll end the inning. So Cops gets a couple of strikeouts
Early on in this campaign.
That's a free base.
Boy, 0-2, and you hang a breaking ball and hit him in the back. 5'9", he's got his spikes standing on concrete.
Lifted to left. Peterson back. Will this one go? It will not. And that's the second time in the game that Moore has flied out to nearly the fence. In the third, Cops came in, got a strikeout before Joe Butler hit a 3-run homer. Gaines will strike out. Third strikeout for Cops.
Tough, but you definitely have to work on that command. Boy, that the bottom just fell out of that one from Kevin Cops. That was a straight 12-6 hammer. Up to 20 seconds allowed between pitches.
This is going to complete the strikeout with a throw to first, and Cops just struck out the side in quick order. By the fact that those teams won against them.
Good RPI wins for those two ball clubs, and Goodhart draws the walk right there, and that recruits.
Here's Franklin. That's a free base. So a walk and then the hit by pitch. That's the second Razorback plunk try in that same pitch.
Yeah.
Sent down the left field line. That ball is fair. It's going to score a run and maybe two. Franklin around third. He is going to score, and Martin is doubled in a pair.
Second out.
Hooked on the ground to short. Huggins with a long throw. Temez beat it. Razorbacks trying to tie the game or maybe take their first lead. Chopper to third. Cermak was playing in. Throws out Washington Jr. to end the fourth inning, but
I know how you love the cold.
that one laced to the gap in left center field. It's down for a base hit. Webb will cut it off and play it back in.
Out.
That one sent into left, a base hit. Peterson's single will continue this fifth inning. To Temez Troy, there's probably a lot of teams. Here's a chopper to third. Nesbitt will tag out the runner to end. There's a lot of named to the Missouri Valley Conference All-Tournament team. Led the Redbirds in wins. Just walked Webb, and that's a good beginning to the Razorback fifth inning. Often going is Webb. That one shot off the tip of the glove of the first baseman and down the line and right. Webb is going to be waved in now. The late stop sign comes up as Nate Thompson holds him on what will be a searing double off the bat of Robert Moore again. 2 balls and a strike to Kjerstad. Base hit right field. This game is tied as Kjerstad extends his hitting streak to 11 and knocks in another. Peplow's next one. Rolled into left, a base hit. Around third comes Moore. He will score after a bobble by Peterson, and the Razorbacks have taken their first lead since Friday afternoon. Moore is 1 for 2. In the air to left, Peterson waiting patiently for that one to come down. The inning ends. The Razorbacks get 2 more runs. That one's up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Quietly back up through the middle.
Here's the bunt from Gaines. Cops will throw low to first for Hayes at second. That one gets away from Temez, and that's a costly base. In the gap to right center, this will score a run. Franklin makes the catch. Hayes will tag and score. That pass ball a costly one because it's a contest even at 4. 8, 9, and 1 due up this inning. And Nesbitt goes down on strikes. High fly, playable left for Blackford. And then Libman will reach base.
Away from Butler.
Monk wins the battle.
Boy, that was filthy.
Peterson, who has one of the 7 base hits. The totals for these teams, by the way, are identical. At least they were at 4 and 7. This one towards the corner. Kjerstad able to play the carom. Let's see if Libman tries to score. He will be held at third on a long single by Peterson.
That's kind of what they have right now.
Off and rolling is Peterson. Opitz had just killed him not to offer a throw. Smoked to center for a base hit. Illinois State back in front. The throw from Franklin offline, and 2 will score. Here's Hayes, who singled in that 6th inning and scored. Opitz has a chance to throw at a runner here. In fact, Cermak lost his helmet. He might be able to get into the tag of Austin. No, he was tagged on the leg. His base hit in the 5th inning extended his hitting streak to 11 games, and he nearly took the helmet or the hat off the head of Peplow on that line drive. For a guy who led the team in that category a year ago, and that chopper will find his way into right for a base hit. Kjerstad will easily turn second and motor to third. The Razorbacks have the tying runs on base and nobody out.
And you can hammer.
Indeed he does. 3 straight hits to start the 7th. The Razorbacks back within a run, and again nobody out. And a 3-pitch strikeout for the first out.
Third shortstop playing way up the middle.
Couple of strikeouts from Salata.
Wow, really pulled his string at 71 miles an hour.
Should be an easy play. And is.
If you're Arkansas, you'd want to get through this inning in a hurry. It's a good start right there.
Yep, 1, 2, 3 and done.
Baseman as he can possibly be.
Here's Gaines. Just wore it.
Some practice time in between those ball games.
They did that here yesterday, and for them it was probably a wonderful sight. This is almost in no man's land. In fact, it is. 3 and 2 runners go. Just walked him. That one is trouble. And it's not caught. Webb could not come up with it. 2 will score, and Illinois State has taken a 8-5 lead.
Chance to pick up a pair of runs here.
And the inning ends, but Troy another 2-run frame, and it was Lippman with the big blow. 2 more on the board in the top of this inning. Oh my.
Wow.
A 12-pitch at bat, and Webb wins it.
Her job is.
Yeah, you want to get Kjerstad up there. That'll help. Robert Moore, another base hit. Bob Moore, ball player, and there's 2 runners on with 1 out. How big is that strikeout now to start this inning when Austin thought he had ball 4?
Yeah, that, but still ended up at 344 on the season.
There's a chopper. Little slip and a flip and an out. Pretty good pitches.
Why not?
There's your answer. Too far down as far as outs this frame would help. That'll help. Base hit. Christian Franklin.
And good quality at bat by Christian Franklin. 1 instead of 0-2.
Because you get a chance
That's
to
a
drop
hit.
one down. Safe. Martin gets his 4th hit on a bunt. He's looking for the first out this inning. There it is.
Well, right down Broadway.
13 base hits for the Razorbacks today, but it might not be enough. This one down the right field line, bending. That's a fair ball. It's going to score Franklin. Martin sprinting around third. They'll hold him on a double that just stayed fair from Nesbitt, and the tying runs are now in scoring position. Gas. To the screen. This is going to allow Martin to score, and it's a 1-run game as Nesbitt also advances to third. Here's a payoff.
Got him.
Strike 3. And the Redbirds come to Fayetteville and knock off the Razorbacks 8-7.